got you climbing up walls. Man, your life is a mess. You used to wear the pants, now you're wearing a dress. You feel like enough is enough, and you're tired of wearing the handcuffs. Cause you no longer run your own house. You wanna be a man again. Come and join Mouse. Mouse, 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 Mouse. What's up, everybody?
What up?
Welcome to the Mouse Show. Men organizing unity to save Earth. Now, today I want to talk about something. I usually mention like our opinions are not, associated with people that we're affiliated with, but I'm not gonna mention that today because today is about something that I dream about all the time.
What is that?
Winning the lottery.
Ooh, everyone dreams of that.
Man, and some people want some big ones, man.
Yeah, huge, just outrageous.
Before we go on, though, I'd like to say I'm King Ricky.
And I'm Barry.
And I want to know, though, what would you guys do if you won the lottery? Do you know what you would do? Wait, okay, maybe we should start off with an amount first. Let's go like 3 different amounts.
Okay.
Say, for instance, you did a scratcher and you won about $800,000. What would you do?
What I would imagine is there's tax on that, right?
Of course.
So you think tax is almost about half that?
Yeah. Let's say you walk away with half a meal.
Well, what they tell you to do is to try to like find a financial advisor.
Right.
They tell you not try, but they tell you to find a financial advisor. They tell you not to tell anyone. But I would imagine most people is going to tell at least one person.
Yeah.
And of course, if you tell whoever you tell, you got to make sure you can trust that person.
Yeah.
So if you decide to tell a person, you can tell a person. And then they also advise you not to make sure you make any large purchases for a year.
Right.
Another thing they'll tell you is to maybe start an LLC or a trust, which is smart. And then another thing they'll tell you, why do I keep knocking this over? Man. Another thing they'll tell you is, did I say start a trust or a LLC?
Yeah.
Another thing they'll tell you is try to invest in some kind of an annuity.
But what would you do, I'm saying?
I would follow those steps.
Oh, okay.
But I know one of the first things that I would be tempted to do, and I probably would do before I followed all those steps, is I would probably quit my job and I would probably want to buy some property.
Like, would you buy some apartments or a home?
No, I would buy a home for myself.
Okay. But even with the high prices that they have now, you still would do it?
I would seriously think, $800 is not a lot of money, but if I couldn't afford a home, maybe some condo somewhere or something. But I wouldn't be in a rush or anything like that. I would just take my time. And of course, there are some people that I would sprinkle some money to as well.
Right.
But after taxes, you figure if you getting taxed half on $800, that you can't do a whole lot. Like you can't give one person $80,000 and another. You might be able to sprinkle somebody like 10, 20 G's, if that, but you can't do a whole lot.
I heard that you can give people like up to $15,000 and just no tax, without it being taxed at all.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I'll give somebody probably between 5 and 10 or something. What about like, would you buy you another car or would you keep the ones you have? What would you do?
I think right now I would be cool on car. Like at the age I am now, I'm not really tripping off. I don't even know what kind of car I would really want, to be honest with you. So I don't think I would really trip off that, dude. I would just really be trying to focus on like making smart decisions with the money. Okay. Really. Personally. Now that's with 800,000. Now you said there was 3 amounts.
Okay. So let me tell you what I would do.
What's up?
If I had 800, I would probably, I don't even know if I would even buy a home. Like if this was 10 years ago, I would. But now they're so expensive, I don't even know if it's worth it, man. Because think about it. If you bought a home and it was like 700,000, 800,000, how much you going to put down or whatever?
Yeah.
You say you put down 100, 150 or something like that. Damn, you down to, 200,000 quick. So I don't even know if I'll even buy a home, man. But I definitely would buy me a nice little ride. It don't have to be nothing brand new. Just probably buy me a little car and just, put the money up, sprinkle some people with a little something, and that's about it.
What particular kind of car you think you'd want to buy? I think I know, but I'm going to ask you anyway.
You already know.
S500?
Of course. Of course. That's what I'm going to be rolling in, you know what I'm saying? They don't have to be brand new either. I don't need no brand new. It can be 5, 6, 7 years old as long as it's well taken care of.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's all I do. I'll buy that car, of course, take care of my friends and family a little bit. Like I said, it won't be much, but at least it'll be something to help you out with. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that's an 800,000.
Yeah. Now let's go up to about
let's say around 25 mil.
No.
Now, if you won 25, what would you do?
Man, that's that kind of the 800,000, 25 million is the man. You could take care of your whole family with that.
Yeah.
Like nobody should have to work after that.
Yeah.
You think that's still half after taxes?
Of course.
Dorn? But you can still retire some people. Like you can't give everybody $1 million.
Right.
But if you gave maybe everybody close to you, like which is probably a small group of people, maybe
Right.
4 or 5 people, you could give them a couple of 100,000.
Right.
Maybe.
Well, I don't know. I wonder what happens with as far as taxes go.
Yeah.
Would
We'd
you
have to look
would
into
you
it.
have to eat that or what?
Well, I would imagine maybe what you can probably do maybe is set up a trust and have the money go to that so it's not going directly to them.
Right.
So they could benefit off the trust
Okay.
and get money from the trust whenever they can.
Yeah.
Or, an LLC or an S Corp or something like that.
But I wonder how much you could put into a trust and how much can people pull from it.
That I actually don't know, but I don't think there's unlimited. I don't know if there's an unlimited amount, but I think that you should be able to set something up pretty smart, man. I mean, when you dealing with that kind of money, somebody gonna be able to do something for you. You can hire somebody to do something for you if you want to set up a trust LLC or something like that.
That's kind of stuff I need to learn about because
Yeah.
What if you get lucky enough to end up having that kind of money, you ain't gonna even know where to go or what to do.
Yeah, with that kind of money, you will find they'll set you up with somebody because I heard that that's what they do as well. They'll set you up with somebody.
Yeah, I definitely want them to set me up with somebody.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah,
but the only bad part about it is, when you win, you have to say your name, so people gonna know you won.
That's actually another rule that I was looking up. They were saying that you can't help the state that you decide to play in, but they suggest that you try to you don't even know if you won't win, but they suggest that you play in a state where you don't have to come forward.
Well, the thing is though, if you play here and it's big, what are you supposed to do?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go over to Michigan or something. I don't know where they have it where you can stay anonymous, but if it's here, I'm not tripping. I don't care if they know my name because if I'm gonna give you something, I am, and if I'm not, I'm not. It's just that simple.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I have people in my mind I'm gonna give money to anyway.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be everybody, but it's gonna be people that I'm cool with.
I know. Like I saw this dude in one particular state. He had won the lottery and he had showed up to claim his money in a disguise. It was a really good disguise too.
For real?
It was brilliant. He was like some kind of a wolf or something like that. You couldn't see his face, and then he had his whole like a onesie on.
Oh,
like
okay.
But the crazy thing about it, it was a brilliant idea to show up with a costume. But the crazy thing about it is they showed the check with his name on it. So I'm like, man, they gonna be able to find out who this dude is. It was brilliant. He didn't show his face, but somebody gonna know that name.
Dang, that's crazy.
That's crazy. I didn't understand that, dude. I was like, man, dude, like you did everything right, but you slipped up.
He didn't know they was gonna show the check.
I don't know. I don't know, but yeah, dude, they showed the check, and I'm sure somebody knew.
Wow.
Somebody had to find out. It was like it wasn't a whole bunch, maybe like it was like a few million. So it wasn't 25, but dude, I was like, oh man, that was a brilliant idea. But then they showed the name.
Did he talk?
No, he didn't say anything. They just saw him just clapping and signing or whatever he had to do, and that's it.
I wonder why some states you can stay anonymous and some you can't. If it's all the lottery, what difference does it make?
Yeah.
Because if I could stay anonymous, I would do that.
I would want to as well.
But would you come out right away or would you wait? Because I don't know how some people hold on to their tickets. I'd be nervous about losing mine.
If it was I guess it really doesn't matter here because they're going to find out anyway.
Right.
But I would probably go ahead and claim it. I wouldn't wait too long, put it that way.
I'm claiming mine the next day.
Yeah.
You know why? Because I'm not going back to work. I'm calling off Rich.
That was going to be you calling off Rich, huh? I ain't never heard of that one. That's a good one. That was going to be my question to you, dude. Like, would you go back to work?
Yeah. I'm going to tell him I can't come in no more.
Man, I think, I didn't even mention it, but with 800,000, I don't think I would work anymore.
Really?
Yep. I probably couldn't buy anything as far as property, but just having that sitting in something that can compound interest, I wouldn't have to work anymore since I'm already locked in anyway, like you are. So
I probably wouldn't work either.
Nah.
Okay, so if you had 25 mil, what would you do?
As far as
anything and everything.
Like I'm definitely buying a house.
Okay.
for sure. In a really nice area somewhere in LA or Orange County.
What size house would you get?
It really depends, man, to be honest. Like, I'm not going to get no 20,000 square foot mansion.
Right.
But if I saw something that was like, 3, 4, 5,000 square feet and it fit my lifestyle, I'd buy it. I would definitely buy it, dude.
Okay, so here in Cali, what did you think you'd have to pay for something like that?
It probably depends upon the area. Like, if I wanted a nice area, like I'm thinking, I probably couldn't afford to live there where I would want to live if I wanted a 5,000 square foot house with like a pool and a jacuzzi and everything in it like that. I mean, I could probably afford it in certain sections in LA, but like if you want to start moving towards like beach cities or Orange County, it'd be probably too expensive. But I could live in some nice areas in LA, like Ladera Heights, Windsor Hills, places like that.
Yeah.
Baldwin Crest, something like that. They have some really nice pockets in Ladera Crest. I mean, some really nice pockets, dude. Beautiful places.
What kind of car would you have? Cars?
I don't really know, dude. Like, I don't know what kind of cars I would have. I really don't, man. What I would probably do?
What?
I think some people think that it's a waste of money, but since I don't know what kind of cars I would want, I would probably just lease cars. I would probably just lease them, man. I don't even know if I would even care about owning one car. I would just maybe just lease because I don't know what I want.
You don't
I really
feel like
don't.
Throwing your money away when you lease?
I wouldn't feel like it if it at the time. I don't think I would feel like it, dude, because I don't know what I want, and I'm just trying different ones out just to maybe narrow it down to see what I want. I really don't know. I cannot answer that question.
Well, I can tell you what I would do.
What?
I would definitely buy me a house, even though I really don't want to because it's so expensive. But I almost feel like at that point you're getting a free house.
Pretty
what
much.
I'm saying?
Yeah, it's free.
Yeah, because you got the money, so you want it. So otherwise, I wouldn't even want to buy a house, to be honest with you. But I would probably buy a house way on the outskirts of, LA somewhere, because it's going to be a little cheaper, not much, but, I'll do something like I said, I'll get about same. I don't want no real big place. 3,000 to 4,000 square feet would be good enough for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't have to have a pool. If you come with one, that'd be cool. You know what I'm saying? But long as the layout is good, that's how I go by it.
For your lifestyle,
yeah. Layout. That's what I'm more concerned about. Would you want to live in a gated community?
I would probably prefer not to, but it would probably depend upon what the house offered, because I don't really want neighbors too close. I want a nice backyard. I want a nice front yard. Exactly. I want a nice on each side. I would prefer not to have neighbors very close.
Yeah,
so I don't know if I would want to live in a gated community, but depending upon how it's constructed, because there are some gated communities that just have a lot of land.
Right.
So, I wouldn't rule it out,
right,
but preferably no.
I have to have some land, man. I have to.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to be right next door where you can reach out and touch a neighbor. That's too much.
Yeah, that's, no.
And, of course, what kind of car would I get?
Ooh, man, I know you would get not nothing 5 years old. You would get like a brand new S550 or 600.
It won't be brand new. I never buy nothing brand new.
Okay.
Because, I feel like
even with $25 million?
Yeah, because it's going to, how the value goes down. So
yeah, it does.
Off the lot. But besides, I still get an older one because I like the way the body style is. And then these new Mercedes, they got these big old computer screens on it.
Yeah, all the way across the dashboard.
I don't like that, man.
Yeah.
It don't do nothing for me. So I don't mind having an older one, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's going to be very well taken care of and very rarely driven. That's all.
With $25 million, so what am I talking about? Like 3 years old, maybe?
About 6-7 years.
You still get something that old?
I still will, because I like that body style. You know what I mean? I really do. I like that body style, and I like, I like playing my CDs. I know a lot of people don't like playing CDs, but I got a whole bunch of them.
And you know what? You go to a right area, like a certain area, like some spots of Orange County and some spots in some of the beach cities, you can find like a used one that don't have no miles on it, that was maintained and it looks new and it runs new.
And that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
But that's not the only car I'm going to have either.
No, I know you.
I'm going to have a couple more too. Of course, I'm going to have me a sports car. So I'm thinking about a Corvette or a Porsche.
Same thing with those. They'll be used.
Yeah, I ain't buying a new car. But those will be a little newer though. Those will probably be more 1 or 2 years old. They ain't gonna be no more than 3 years old.
So not like a 911, not a Panamera 4-door, a 2-door Porsche.
No, I don't think a Porsche should even be 4 doors, man. Like for real, I don't think it should ever did that. It's got to be 2 doors for sure.
I didn't like those Panameras when they first came out, but they grew on me. I
don't
like
like
those
them.
Panameras.
I don't like them. I feel like a sports car should always be a sports car.
I can understand that.
You
Now that I think about it, you mentioned a Porsche, and I said the Panamera. What I do like that's kind of like a Panamera is a Mercedes makes it. It's a GT63. It looks like a Panamera, but it's a 4-door sports car. I like those. I don't know if I would buy one. Maybe I would lease one just to see what it felt like.
Right. I don't think I've seen those.
I sent you a picture of one time.
Oh, you did?
Maybe about 3 or 4 years ago.
Okay, yeah. That's
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I would probably see, like, I'm not probably the dude that should have a sports car because I drive the speed limit, but it would probably be something just to try out, just to see what it felt like. Not saying you don't drive the speed limit, but I drive 70 miles an hour on the freeway most of the time. So,
but one of the reasons why I want some land is because I'm gonna probably build me a little place in the back for my car is because I want another car.
And what's that?
A 63 Impala.
Yeah.
You know I love my old school cars too.
Yeah.
I definitely have to have me a 63 Impala. But the only thing I hate is why are they so expensive? Speaking of expensive things on the last show.
How much are those?
Probably 70,000. Yeah.
So this is a pristine condition one.
Yeah. Pristine probably close to 100. This is really, really, really good condition though. Like almost pristine. Yeah.
So you wouldn't want to make one a project and buy one for cheap and do it yourself?
I wouldn't mind, but the thing
You have
is,
the time and the money.
even cheap, one that's not even done is gonna be 15,000. Probably just for a shell.
What?
Yeah, that's how expensive they are. When we were young, you could buy you an Impala for $2,000, man.
Yeah.
The same car. It's hard for me to pay that kind of money because I know when I was in high school and stuff, you see them cars go for like $2,000 stuff. And now they that expensive. That's the only thing I hate, man.
I guess that's just
Like
where
I
we
said,
are.
Only reason why I'm doing it because the money wasn't something I worked for. It was free.
Man. So,
But I gotta have one more.
and what's that?
A 63 to 67 Lincoln Continental with suicide door.
Ooh, yeah. I like those. I like the way those look.
Those are nice. So I gotta have one of those too.
So this is for 20. This is with 25 million, right?
25 mil.
Okay, you said 3.
Yep.
800,000, 25 million, and what's the next one?
The next one is a big one. We talking about 100
million. Bringing home after taxes.
Yeah.
Wow. Man, you can definitely afford to retire. You could give the 10 closest people in your life $1 million with no problem.
Yeah. But I wonder how to work with taxes if you give somebody $1 million off.
Yeah, like I say about the trust thing, I guess you would have to, a financial person, you can figure all that out. Trust me, they got everything worked out. You got that kind of money. You can figure it out.
I thought about doing something crazy. If I won that kind of money, $100 million, I'd get all my family members together and be like, line up and be writing checks.
Dang, that's dope, dude.
Yeah. Y'all ain't getting more than 15 a piece though, but that's 15,000.
Yeah.
But hey, it's something.
Yeah, hey man,
You can't complain.
That'll make anybody's life easier.
Yeah.
Anybody's life easier.
Now my closest friends and family, they're gonna get way more than that. But
Yeah.
just think of somebody just for being related to you giving you $15,000.
Yeah.
That ain't a bad deal.
Mm-mm.
I'll take it. Anybody out there want to give me 15?
Man, most people,
I'll take it.
shoot, most people in the nation, the average person in the nation is living check to check.
Exactly.
So you figure if it was like 20 family members you were going to give $15,000 to, if it was 20 of them, and I'm not saying it's going to be that many, probably about 15, 16 of them don't have nothing.
You know our family is way more than 20.
Yeah.
But I don't mind.
Yeah.
I
mean, $100 million?
Exactly. I don't have to have it all.
Nah,
You know?
nah, you ain't gonna be able to ever spend that kind of money.
Nah,
I mean,
you
you're
won't.
probably gonna leave more behind than you spend.
Exactly.
And that's the thing that you probably have to really worry about is who you gonna leave it to.
So let me ask you, what would you do if you had 100?
Oh man, this would probably change because one thing I've learned about people with money is that you don't never say what you're never going to do.
Right.
So, it's easy to sit up here and say that I would never do this or never do this.
Mm-hmm.
With $100 million, my lifestyle would change. So I know I would wind up spending money that I never thought I'd spend before on certain things that I never thought I'd spend it on.
Mm-hmm.
I know for sure I would have me a nice house somewhere, probably in LA somewhere. It'll be a really nice house. And I really want to spend too much.
Right.
But I would say with $100 million, I'll be willing to go anywhere between like 5 to like 8 million on a house. That's reasonable. I don't think I would want to go too much more than that. If I had to, 10 tops.
Okay.
Right. On a house. And like I say, man, I don't know, dude. Like the life, it would just have to be where my life was at the point. I think I would still want to lease a car. But at the same time, if I'm worth $100 million, the way I'm moving, it's going to put me in a whole nother stratosphere. Like I'm going to be with celebrities and stuff. Not that I care about it, but it's going to put you there because you got the money.
Yeah.
So the way you moving, you probably going to never be driving nowhere. Somebody going to be driving you.
Yeah.
You know, you probably going to be in helicopters from. I mean, it's just the lifestyle because you got $100 million, man. I'm not saying that's the lifestyle I would want for myself, but it's just going to put you somewhere where you never thought you'd be. To me.
Yeah.
So, but I definitely would buy a house for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, and no more. I wouldn't want to spend no more than that.
And I'm gonna tell you what I would do. I'm buying 2 houses.
Oh, okay.
I'm buying one outside of LA with some land, and let's see how many cars I'm gonna have now that I got 100 mil. I'm
10?
Yeah, probably about that many. I'm gonna name them too.
Oh man.
I'm gonna have a Benz, of course. I might even have a Bentley
Why not?
with 100 million. I might just have to scratch the Benz and have me a Bentley.
Why not?
That's my dream car. I have me a Bentley. Of course, I have my sports car, either Porsche or Corvette. Then I have my 63 Impala. Then I'm gonna have my Cadillac lowrider.
Yep.
I always wanted me a lowrider. Feel like a kid again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Give me an
Like-
86 to 89 Cadillac.
You talking about like a low rider with the Dayton's on it and with the pancake and stuff like that? That
oh,
kind?
yeah. Lifts, Dayton's, all
Yeah.
that. You know
Oh,
what I'm saying?
cool. Yeah.
That'll be my fun car right there.
Yeah.
Then I have my Lincoln Continental. Then I'm going to have one of my favorite cars, which is like a 53 Cadillac. Yeah, Eldorado. You ever see those in the back with where the light is? You lift it up and that's where the gas tank is.
Yeah, I seen those. Is it right in the middle of the back?
No, it's on where the light is, like the back light. Just lift the back light
So
up.
on one side.
Yeah, on one side.
I'm sure I've seen it. That sounds really
Yeah,
familiar.
I like that. I like them Cadillacs. Then I probably have me an old car from the 20s or 30s or something, you know what I mean? Then I have me a 68 Road Runner. Yeah. I love old cars. I love cars, period. So, you know, I'll probably have me about 10 of them.
Would you be going on vacation every year?
Of course.
Where you think you go?
All over. All over the country, all over the world. I'm going everywhere.
I know one place would be Africa.
For sure.
Where's another place you think you go that you?
Probably England, France, Greece. You know, I'm being all over, but I'm going to go to the Caribbean. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be all over the place, man.
I mean, with that kind of money, dude, you can afford to go anywhere.
Exactly. Would you buy you a plane?
I don't think so. I know it's expensive flying those private jets. It might cost like $30,000 an hour or whatever that is.
Right.
Depending upon how much you travel, it might be cheaper to buy a plane.
Yeah.
I mean, you're asking me with my lifestyle like this, no, but who knows? With $100 million and my lifestyle's different.
Don't they have a thing where you could pay into where you could get to use private planes every so often or something throughout the year?
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, they do have that.
I wonder how much that costs. I might do something like that. If I
Yeah.
don't do that, I will definitely fly first class.
Oh shoot,
All
why
the
not?
time.
Yeah.
And I would also have me a second home. And that would be in a beach city. I don't know what beach city. I don't even care what beach city. I just don't want me to a home by the beach. I do know that. I always wanted that.
Yeah.
And it don't have to be on the beach, but I want it to be close to the water. I want to be able to just see the water and hear the waves crashing.
Yeah.
You know, that'd be good enough. You don't have to be right there. It could be like a mile back, half a mile back from the water, but as long as you got a good view.
I'm with you on that, man. Like, I would probably have to be kind of somewhere close to the beach because pretty much, man, most of my life, I've been like within 4 or 5 miles of the beach. So I would have to be, if I bought outside of LA,
Right.
it would have to be along that little beach city area or not too far from the beach.
Yep.
Not too far because, I mean, you know, ain't nothing like them summer bodies when you at the beach, ain't nothing like that, man. Y'all, you got to do is go to grind.com and see all that because he got it all on there. It ain't nothing like them summer bodies. So heck yeah.
I'm with you on that one.
Yeah. So yeah, I think I would have to like close to the beach.
And while we're talking about this money thing, I gotta say, people need to subscribe to this channel.
Yeah,
We
man.
might end up giving them some money too.
You know, we win the lottery.
Yeah.
They might get lucky.
They might get lucky.
They might be in that $15,000 line, huh?
Exactly.
Maybe. Or
We might have to have a drawing or something. You know what
yeah,
I'm
man.
saying?
If y'all want to get some of this money, man, one of us hit this $100 million, y'all need to like, subscribe, and comment
Exactly. That way you can know what's going on all the time.
all the time.
Did you have a bonehead for this one?
Yes, I do.
Oh, so that means it's time for
The Bonehead segment.
what you got, man?
We're going to keep it kind of light today, man. We're going to
Okay.
keep it kind of light. It's a light subject. It's a fun show today.
It is.
So, it's always good to think about money, though, man. It's always, I mean,
is.
everybody dreams about winning the lottery someday, and it rarely happens.
It rarely happens.
This lady I'm talking about right now in the Bonehead segment, man, like she won $188 million, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, do you know what her chances were of winning $188 million? It was 1 in 175 million chances for her to win, and she won. So she took the cash payout, and she took home $87.9 million. And I'm sure you guys heard this story before. It's going to sound familiar to everybody.
What's that?
But she wound up bailing out her boyfriend 3 times out of jail and paid over $20 million.
No, I did not hear that.
You never heard that?
No.
That was yeah.
Wait, $20 million.
Yeah, he was into selling drugs.
Uh-huh.
So she bailed him out 3 different times, and it came over to like $21 million.
Wow.
Yeah. It was like her boyfriend / fiance. Like they had like 2 kids together. She already had 2. So they had like 2 kids together, right?
Okay.
So like one of the, like he got sentenced one time, he got caught. And then like 2 days later, dude, she won the lottery. Yeah. So she took the cash payout. She spent over $21 million, dude, getting this dude out. And I guess he got caught a second time selling it. And dude, while he was in prison, dude, she bought him a $600,000 car repair shop, 2 dump trucks for $125,000, $100,000 in clothes and jewelry. Yeah.
Wait. This is not making any sense to me because if she won the lottery, why was he still selling?
It don't make sense. I don't know.
Wow.
Well, he was in jail when she won.
Yeah, and you say he got out and he went back again.
Yep.
Right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So he was selling.
I guess it's just the lifestyle. Yep. But everything that she bought him, she took back because she broke up with him the last time he went in.
Oh God.
And this is the twist. He gave her power of attorney while he was in prison over everything that she had, right? So he decided to sue her while he was in prison because everything that she gave him, she took back. So he's trying. Well, back then he was trying to sue her because she won the money in 2015. He got sentenced in 2016.
Okay.
So he was trying to sue her to get everything back, but it didn't work. So she broke up with him, and that's that. So but I got to give her the Bonehead Award, dude.
Okay.
Because, dude, like, how are you going to, like, win that kind of money and you're going to spend $21 million bailing somebody out?
That was a waste.
That's crazy. That's just like throwing money into the fireplace, man.
Exactly. I wonder why his bails are so high because usually people be, offering people and they bail be $1 million.
I don't know if they knew who she was, but if they did, they saw her coming, dude. Or
I don't get to see why his bails were so high.
I couldn't figure it out either. When I was looking at the story, I mean, it was like nationally televised heavily. So I thought that when I was writing this one out, I was like, I know everybody gonna know about this one.
I did not.
But yeah, man, I couldn't understand it either. I was like, I ain't never heard of that, dude. Like, I mean, John Gotti didn't get nothing like that. Exactly. So yeah, dude, $21 million. That's what she paid to bail him out 3 different times, dude, over $21 million. So, ma'am, wherever you are, she was from North Carolina. You get the Bonehead Award for this.
She's definitely well deserving of it too.
Man, dude, I hope the D was that good. Man, I know his boys in prison was giving him dabs, dude. $21 million. That woman gonna give you $21 to bail your butt out.
But he missed out on good opportunities though. She was
Yeah.
trying to help him out with some businesses.
Yeah, and she wasn't that bad looking either.
He could have went legit.
Yeah, I know.
Did.
And she bought those businesses for him, but he got sentenced and she sold them. Some of them, dude, she gave away. She spent the money, and on some of those businesses, she gave away. She didn't get her money back.
Wow.
That
don't make no sense.
Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah.
Maybe homeboy needed the 10 Mouse Commandments.
I mean, he probably needed some of them, but dang, he was right there.
Right there.
I mean, he could live another 21 million lifetimes. That ain't gonna happen to him again.
Yeah, for real. Man, so you ready for it?
I'm ready for it, player.
The 10 Mouse Commandments.
Oh, man. Mouse commandment number 1, thou shalt not let a woman tell him how to drive.
Mouse commandment number 2, thou shalt not ever hold your woman's purse while she's shopping.
Oh, man. I wonder if he did. I would have tried to hold her if she had a $87 million.
Yeah, for real. I'm like, hey, baby, I'll hold that.
Yeah, for
that might
real.
be the first time I would have ever hold.
Yeah, it was the very first time, huh? Man, Mouse commandment number 3: Thou shalt not ever, and I mean ever, even during breast cancer month, wear pink.
Mouse commandment number 4: Thou shalt not ever wear skinny jeans or sag pants past your butt.
No, please don't do that, fellas. Mouse commandment number 5: Thou shalt not ever say happy wife, happy life.
Mouse commandment number 6: Thou shalt not ever wear fingernail polish, makeup, or women's underwear.
Please don't do that. Oh man, women's underwear. I don't even want to think about that. That makes me want to throw up, dude. Man, Mouse commandment number 7: Thou shalt not constantly text or call his woman to check in.
Mouse commandment number 8: Thou shalt not ever give his woman the password to the cell phone.
Man, I bet she had password to his cell phone, especially while he was locked up.
Would you give the password to your cell phone, old girl, that she helped you out with all the millions?
No.
Me either.
No, you gotta have some. You have some sense of independence, man.
Exactly.
You gotta be a man, dude.
To.
Man, Mouse commandment number 9.
I was just testing your mouse thing for a minute.
Oh, okay. My brother, how could you question me? Mouse commandment number 9: Thou shalt not let any woman treat him like a child.
Do you think she treat him like a child?
Oh, I'm sure she was.
Yeah.
Very much so.
She probably, I'm going to take my stuff back.
And she did.
And she did. And finally, Mouse commandment number 10: Thou shalt not ever. We got to say ever a bunch of times. This ain't good for you to do. Wife up a woman with a high body count.
Oh, man, dude. That's crazy, man.
It is crazy.
High body. I just can't get over that, dude. Every time you read that one, it just makes me irk. It just don't even feel right, dude. Like I can't even imagine like going up into something and knowing. I can't even imagine knowing that like it was a high body count, and then I'm laying there and trying to. I don't even think I could actually get aroused.
And then they want you to treat them like a lady.
So I got to pay for it, but everybody else got it for free.
Yeah.
Nah, it don't work that way.
Don't work that way.
I'm sorry.
For
No.
some man, it works. But if you want to be a part of this mouse show, that don't work.
No. Nah, fellas. Don't do it, man. Don't do it. No matter what your preacher say.
Exactly.
Or what your scripture say or what your faith say, man. Nah, don't do it. It ain't right.
Nah, it's really not. So on that note, I'm hoping that people watching the show are going by the 10 Mouse Commandments. But if they're not, and you want to be a man again,
come and join Mouse.